Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Here we are back in Hutan Pantai for our Let's Play series, episode number 2. So last episode we harvested both our rice fields. Haven't even spoken to Grandpa yet. Buggy you. Harvested both our rice fields over here. Well, all three technically, but they are two on the screen. Made a little bit of money. We've got to come through now and subsoil all the fields, but I've also picked up our trailer, and our subsoiler is just here. This guy's here. Now there is a few mods that have been available now through the, I guess, downloadable content DLC section of the main home screen panel, which I've downloaded pretty much all the mods that were available that I was going to use. I haven't done the wood truck, the truck for the wood, forestry and that sort of thing, so I'm not going to use that, but I've downloaded a couple of new tractors, some seeders, subsoiler, planters or direct drill seeders, I think. So I've downloaded a few things, but just going to try and, as I said last episode, try and keep it purely just to what gets released in game. So it's obviously Giants tested, it's ready to go. I'm not going to just go out to any random website and download some hectic mods unless you guys can seriously recommend ones that are actually really good and that aren't like game breaking or anything. I need to get down to this water. Can I sneak down here? Probably can, you know. See how we go. Let's go off-road. Try and be quiet here. You guys can hear the tractor making some horrid noises down here. You can hear it banging and bouncing around and all of the suspension making noises and that sort of thing. It's really cool. The sound is actually really awesome. How the hell am I going to get down there? I don't know if I'm supposed to be going down there, but I need to get water. Let's wing it. Nose first. There we go. Then look at the ground deformation on the sand. That's pretty cool. Well, am I going to get back up there? Maybe over there, I would think. That is awesome. Look at the sand. And then the water. Look at the way the water physics work. Bloody amazing. Honestly, done a great job when it comes to the sand, the water and that sort of stuff as well. Yeah, let's not go too deep into water. Alright, pick up that 6,000 litres of water, 6,050. Let's go. This does 6,050. If we look at the shop and go to sales, this guy was on sale, 62% off, 8,000 litres. I think it's actually cheaper. Is it cheaper than the one we got? It would have been cheaper. We probably should have looked at that. Oh well, doesn't matter now. But we've got our water trailer. Hopefully we can get back up the rocks just over here, but nice and steady. Trailer and the tractor are making some horrid noises though. That's really cool. The graphics, the sound, everything about FS25 is bloody amazing. Really is. Look, the tyres actually they still look wet. How good is that? That is bloody amazing. I can't believe how good a job they've actually done when it comes to graphics and sound and all that sort of stuff. It is really awesome. Alright, so we're going to head back home, get some of this unloaded into each of our greenhouses. Let's make sure no one's coming. Otherwise we'll have a bloody accident here. And then we're going to look at probably demolishing a few buildings around the farm that we're not going to need. I think I want to throw in a few more greenhouses. We're just going to have to wait and see if we can actually get them in certain spots. There's going to be a limit to where we can and can't place them, so until we have the mod available, the no collision mod or whatever it was called in FS22, where we can build anywhere we like without collisions turned on, I think we're going to have to be very careful where we build. Right, then potentially look at some sheds and that sort of thing later on. I just don't know where we're going to put those sheds. Might even look for the harvest job, field 29. Yeah, 29 harvesting job would be pretty good. We could get that as well. So I want to try and maybe get 3,000 litres into here and then 3,000 litres into our other greenhouse over there. Those greenhouses are very, very expensive though as well. Right, let's go try and get 3,000 litres in. I don't know how much it's going to take. But the UI looks so much better too than FS22. Alright, let's get this unloaded into here as well. 2,000. Oh, that's actually full already. That's pretty good. So we can go back and unload the rest back in the other greenhouse as well. So there's plenty of room there for greenhouses. It's just whether it's flat or not. We may need to do a bit of terrain work to make it a little bit flatter. But these sheds, like the sheds are pretty much useless to us. I know we can get inside both of those sheds, but don't really see the point in having them at this point in time. That's some great backing up skills right there. Right, unload the rest we can. Still a little bit left over. Interesting. Alright, let's shut this down. Let's go into our construction mode. So we can demolish this guy. 2.5 grand back. 2.5 grand for the garden shed. This guy needs to go. That's 4 grand back in our bank. Can't demolish that guy. Can't demolish all this, which is fine. I did put in a water tower as well, as you can see here. That was off camera from last episode. How do we rotate? There we go. We can sell that as well. That's 30,000. We don't want to sell that though. We're probably going to need it. But I did put in a water tower just here purely so we can get water from here instead of having to go down to the river or to the lake or to the ocean or whatever it may be. But I just thought we could take a drive down there quickly and have a look and see what it's all about, what it's like. Now we're going to need the subsoiler first, potentially the cultivator. I don't know if we need to cultivate after subsoiling. I think it's purely just subsoiling does ploughing and also cultivating at the same time, but we'll just get this guy moved over here out of the way. Love the sound on these things. I'm having some drummers at my keyboard too, unfortunately. It's a bloody Logitech keyboard. It's not that old, only 12 months or so old, but the lights keep going out on it, like it keeps disconnecting. I know when I play Fortnite, don't judge me, I love Fortnite, and I'm trying to run, sometimes I just stop dead in the middle of nowhere. But it's only like a split second, but it's enough to stop me from running and that sort of thing, so that's really cool too. I hit Q to drop the trailer off, and it takes a little while for it to actually drop off the back, which is really cool. Alright, so let's pull up over here, jump on out, let's jump into build mode again. Is it B for build mode? I can't remember what build mode was. I know if you press P you can go into here, but there's usually a shortcut. Tools, farmhouses, no, where are we? Ours. Oh, factories it should be in. Yeah, here we go, greenhouses. So over here we've got a few spots. We've got 3 grand for the tiny little one. 9,000, actually 9,000. That's for rice saplings. So 9,000, we've got 18,000, we've got 36,000. Plus we've got these other ones, which I don't know. I'm assuming that these produce more. Mushroom greenhouse, we don't need those, but I think we probably should just go with a couple of little ones. And I'm not sure where. Toggle snapping. There we go. I'm not sure exactly where the products are going to come out at, so we probably need to. Oh, let's go like this and go with a save, just in case we need to load if we make a mistake here. Construction, greenhouses. Right, so if we put it back, let's say around about here. Boom, and they come out on the left hand side, the right hand side I should say. How far over? We have to go right next to that one. Which I'm not keen on going right next to that one. Overlaps another object, which I'm not sure what that object actually is. What if we turn it this way? turn it that way and put it like down here somewhere, but I think it's not a very good spot. Like even here overlaps with other objects. I'm not sure where the other objects actually are. It's sort of telling me that there's something in here, but there really isn't. So we've got one greenhouse in. I'd like another one in. Oh, there we go. We could probably put that. But we could put it there, but there's not going to be much room to work. Maybe we should have put them both this direction. Might have been a little bit better. Alright, let's go back out and go. I'll load the game. I'll bring you guys back. We might turn around and do it the other direction. Roto guys are back. So let's head back in. See if we can't get these to sit a little bit better. Production. And I was sort of thinking as well, is that going to be enough? What about that? Like we could probably fit in two of those potentially here. If we put one in, that's going to be 36,000, but boom, and then we're not going to be able to fit two. What the hell? I don't understand why. Like what? You put it there. Can't put it there, which is stupid as well. You can run it alongside this field, but I think it's gonna be bad for ground deformation through here. That's weird that it's overlapping with another object. That might be the field that it's talking about, but I'm not happy that we can't put it another one in here. Overlaps there. We'll probably go with another little one just in here somewhere. Try and line this up with this other one if we can. Gonna be a bit downhill, I believe. Bang. Alright, throw that in. Couple of little greenhouses, that's fine. I think I want to change what the ground looks like again. Can I change it back to that? That's not even what it was. That's not even what it was. Might not even have that texture available. Definitely not the same texture, is it? Right, let's go ground, dirt, plates, asphalt, animal, mud. Let's just go dirt. I know this has cost us money, but I don't think having like asphalt texture there makes sense, if you know what I mean. Right, it's going to restrict us down the middle here, isn't it? Brush size, if we make it a bit bigger, that should be fine. There we go. We change, yeah, the cursor shape, there we go, that's better. Take all that around the side. I just don't think having like the asphalt texture makes sense. I know it's us spending extra money that we probably don't really need to spend, but right, let's put a little bit of mud around here. Alright, beautiful. Cost us a little bit, but 2 new greenhouses put in. Alright, we open up the door. Come on in, check on out here, so we can actually, I don't know if it will do everything. We can only activate one thing at a time, but we've got chili peppers, garlic, lettuce, napa cabbage, spring onions, strawberries, and tomatoes. We're going to need to bring some water over, so let's go and grab our water trailer, which means we're going to have to dump the back of this, the subsoil off the back of this thing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how the ground looks there. Even with the dirt, it doesn't look very good. It's a bummer that we can't turn that off. I don't understand why we can't build just here. I think we definitely need that mod. It just allows us to place anywhere. Oh, there we go, refill. It actually costs us money getting it from here too, which isn't too bad. Which is actually a surprise, considering it's a windmill and it's our property. We shouldn't have to pay for water, but... Right, just try and fill this thing all the way up. Maybe, which I don't know how much we're going to need. Let's go into our, where's our productions? 10,000 litres in each. Oh, one's got 10, one's got 20. Let's do 3,000 litres in each. And we'll see how we go. If we're going to need to put this much water in it, it's going to be us driving down and picking the water up every time. So how much did that just cost? $1,200. And it's probably not too bad, but need a bit of ground smoothing down there as well. 3,000 litres in this one, put 3,000 litres in the other one. Hopefully, these guys will start growing. Alright, let's quickly jump out while we're there. Let's go in and have a look. So inactive, so we want to go, we want to activate you. Can we activate more than one thing? We can. Spring onion, and this one we can go lettuce and cabbage and tomatoes, and we can do like our own strawberry one. That's pretty good that we can do more than one. I wonder if it goes through the water quicker. 528 cycles per month. This one does 528 cycles per month as well. All the numbers are actually different. So it doesn't actually increase the production, just increases how much you can have in storage, which is interesting. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Probably going to stick it back over next to the water tower. That's what it's there for. And then we can get stuck into some subsoiling, I suppose. So we've got the field over here. Those three fields are bigger field. Let's actually check the contracts for harvesting. Field 29 is there. What is it? It's wheat. Let's accept that contract. That's why, that way I can actually take on that maybe next episode, I guess. Get this subsoiling done this episode. I'll probably do a little bit on camera and then throw in a cut and bring you guys back once we're sort of at the end of it, and go from there. But let's get started on this field. This is the first field that we did yesterday. This isn't a modded version, the subsoiler either, so this isn't going to allow us to create a field or anything. But we've got stones too. Uh-oh. I just want to have a look, drive outside the field. No, yeah, okay, cool. It looked like it was sort of creating its own field, but we're going to have to collect these stones as well. Or roll them back in, I'm assuming we can do that. Not 100% sure if we can. You can see there's still some graphical issues with the game at this point in time, which a lot of people are getting. Like that quick black flash on the screen. Still a little bit of issues with that sort of thing. The stones we can sell to the concrete plant, but they're not worth a great deal, so for me that'll be something that I'll just pick up and dump somewhere in the farm. It's certainly getting cloudy. It's late in the afternoon though. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's starting to get pretty late. That harvest contract is definitely going to be first thing tomorrow morning. I don't think we're going to get time to do it today. Right, but there's the subsoiling, even the subsoiling stuff, it just looks so much better. The graphics, everything looks awesome. Done a great job. I know ploughing, the ploughing looks epic as well. I'm pretty sure we could probably put our cultivator on the back of this thing too, but I don't see the point. If we come into soil composition, mulch has got stones. Where is it? Growth. Yeah, see, it already comes back as cultivated anyway, so needs ploughing. It does plough it, but we're just bringing up stones, unfortunately. Now that's something that I'm not sure if we should play with stones on or off. Like, stones are a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. You guys let me know what you think. But if we can utilize them and use them for something, I would be happy. I just don't think there's anything we can utilise them for around the farm at this point in time. If we quickly check out the... Did I just paint the ground then? I don't think I did. All the way down the bottom here we've got little factories. Tailor shop, sugar mill, spinnery, sawmill, oil mill, grape processing, grain mill, dairy, carpentry, reserve tins, and a bakery. We don't have like a mini concrete plant, so we can't even turn these stones into concrete products back on our farm. It's only going to be if we deliver it to another place. Looks like the sun's come back out again there. See, the sun must have went behind a bit of a cloud. But yeah, the stones, they're going to be a bit of an issue, I think, moving forward. I'm just not 100% sure if we should keep them in or not. So you guys let me know what you think. So, righto guys, I'll get these 5 fields subsoiled. I'll bring you guys back and we'll see what we can do from there. Okay guys, I just thought I'd bring you guys back in. We're actually finished those 3 little fields now. It's already 20 past 7 in the evening, so it's going to be a late night for me, but I have decided to turn stones off. Just thinking about it, the stones don't benefit us in any way. Don't have the money to be able to pick the stones up off the fields. If we leave them there, it's going to damage all of our equipment. Maybe at a later date we'll bring it and put it back on, but I just don't think it's going to be great for us in the current way through in the grand scheme of things. So I decided to get rid of it. You guys, as I said, let me know what you think. I'm more than happy for you guys to have your opinion and let me know if we should turn them back on or leave them off. But so unfortunately at this point in time, if we go back to here, hotspots, growth, where is it? I know, where's our... Oh, the stones are gone. They're still on the screen, but they're not here now. But they're still on the fields over there, so I don't know if they are going to damage our vehicles or not, but I have turned them off. As I said, it's just... If we could actually have like a mini concrete plant and have a way for it to actually benefit us, I would leave them on. It's just a waste of time, I think. Something I've never really enjoyed is having stones on the field. I don't know about you guys and how you guys feel about it, but yeah, for me, I'm not keen at all. With any luck, those ones over there will just disappear overnight. But if we look at the stone pickers in the store as well, they're bloody like $60,000 or $70,000. There's only one available, unless we can get a modded version, which is a lot cheaper and does a better job. Then I don't think we'll ever really worry too much about stones. But you guys let me know, as I said. I'm still going to continue on with these for fields now. I've got this one to do. This one shouldn't take too long. It's the next big field, field 27, which really isn't that big, I suppose. But just with such small equipment, it's going to take us quite a while to get it done, I believe. But alright, I'll throw in another cut. I'll bring you guys back once we're getting sort of halfway to 3/4 way through field 27. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys back here in just a sec. Righto guys, we're getting through this field 27. And I was just thinking as well, we're going to need something that we can buy that can spread lime and also fertilise, and I think it's quite expensive. I know there's a really little fertiliser thing that we can purchase, fertiliser spreader that we can purchase, but I just don't know how well that'll go with lime. Obviously lime, use a lot more lime compared to fertiliser when you're spreading, so we may need to even just purchase the smaller fertiliser spreader, like the old vintage looking one, and then potentially look at just leasing the bigger one purely for lime. I don't think we need to do lime every single season, so it's only going to be a one-time thing, I think, for maybe a couple of years, 2 to 3 harvests or whatever it may be. So I'm not 100% sure on how that's going to go. I actually need to check and see, is today the last day we can plant anything in these fields, because we're going to need to get some stuff planted ready for next year. Might not 100% sure if we can plant stuff in September, so we're gonna have to check that before we end the day. Otherwise, I'm gonna very late night out here trying to get this stuff down, something planted, which is going to cause dramas when we go to fertilize. We don't have any vehicles that have narrow tires or anything on them, so it's going to be one of those things that I don't know how it's going to go. There we go. Let's quickly look at the calendar. September, so now we can plant wheat and barley and canola next month, so that's fine. So tomorrow, well, next month we're going to be harvesting field 29 as our contract. We're going to be planting field 27 and 28 with one or another crop. We're going to need to do some fertilizing before then, some lime spreading before then as well. So the next month is going to be very busy for us on the farm here in Hutan Pantai. So yeah, I don't know where we sort of go from there. Once we get everything planted, do we just do contract work purely until we can get our fields ready to harvest? So once a month we'll probably throw in a couple of contracts just to help out our neighbours, our local farmers. We definitely need to get some stuff produced in our greenhouses to start supplying the local community as well. I know down in the city where the markets are empty. There's nothing down there at all for people to be able to purchase. There's no like lettuce and spinach and chilies and mushrooms and all that sort of stuff that we can produce. There's absolutely nothing down there at this point in time, so we're gonna have to try and get stuck in and get some things produced. But I feel like it's nearly 8:30 at night. The night time for Farm Sim 25 is really beautiful too. Like it does get really dark. I don't know how dark it gets. Obviously, if it was maybe rainy, it looks like there's a bit of rain coming actually, judging by our weather forecast up there. If it was rainy and less of a moon, it might be even a little bit darker, but at the moment it's not too bad. It still is quite dark, and this tractor is quite dirty. I believe we do have bees over here. Beautiful. There are beehives. I don't know if it's actually active or not. It doesn't sound like there's any bees in there at all, so not sure if we can make that active at some stage. Let's head up here. We need to put away this combi plow, and we need a shed somewhere so we can put all this stuff away, out of the way. I guess over here it's probably going to be as good a place as any. Down over here, dump it out of the way. That way it's not in front of the rice plants that we've got going there. We're not going to need anything else out of this shed, so we're going to need some fertilization stuff tomorrow. Seeding and that sort of thing. So let's have a quick look at our fertilizer spreaders. That's seed tanks. Where are we going to be? I've probably already gone past. I think I've gone past it, haven't I? Okay, so loaders, trailers, soil cultivation, seeding, yield improvements. There we go. So we've got sprayers. Yeah, sprayers are pretty bloody expensive too, aren't they? Manure spreaders, which are probably pretty expensive. Not we have any manure anyway. Slurry tanks. We've got some weeds, so we're definitely going to need a weeder as well. 6.5 grand is not too bad. We're going to need, see, one of these guys, 25 grand. If we were to lease that, that's $250 per working day. What about this guy? That's $450 per working day. It's probably better for lime. The Britto K105, but this guy's probably good as far as fertilizer goes. I think we should be able to get our fields done using this guy. So let's buy this guy and we'll use it and see how we go. Definitely going to need our weeder. The puller, it's only for early weeds. Definitely going to need that guy, but we'll wait before we purchase that guy. I don't think there's anything else we're really going to need other than probably some solid fertilizer in a big bag. Probably just one of those, because that's going to fill us up pretty bloody quick. But righto guys, it's another day here on Hutan Pantai, or the end of August. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys did, as always, smash that like button. Any ideas, suggestions, leave in the comment section below. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.